you don't recognize me, my name is Kris Kringle, also known as Santa Claus. You may not have recognized me because this little hat here. Santa doesn't wear this hat. He wears his red hat with the white thing on it. The truth is, I've been demoted to elf. And I bet you're thinking, how could this happen? How could you go from giving toys to billions of little boys and girls to making them? Well, the story begins last Christmas. Who is Santa's biggest competitor?
Amazon.
I didn't think of that. I didn't realize how fast they were coming for me. How fast he was coming for me. It's all because of Zuckerberg. Can't stand this bell. People would rather buy cheap plastic from a foreign country over my cheap plastic from a foreign country. So I had to act fast. I had to cut my spending. I had to start paying my elves and leftover Beanie Babies and Hesh trucks because, in my opinion, that's way better than minimum wage. People would have killed for those in the 90s. Companies pay their employees in stocks. I don't see how this is any different. I also had to cut for spending on reindeer food, so I had to use what we had. There were some lazy, not fit for the job elves that were not doing much, so we had to chuck them to the reindeer. But apparently that's workplace misconduct. I'd like to see you put on the big red suit and try to cut costs. I also had to cut their dental benefits because I didn't want them to get any ideas and leave the company. I'm looking at you, Hermie! But apparently we have a board of directors who didn't like these changes. I didn't even know there were directors in the North Pole since I fired Rankin Bass back in '85. You would do the same after watching The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. Anyways, they didn't like my decisions, so they threw me out and demoted me to elf. I don't know what it'll take for them to like me again. Wait, what if I get Rankin and Bass back together and... Welp, since I am no longer the big man in charge and I have nothing to lose, let me just admit to some things. I never paid a single dollar to taxes, I never ate your cookies, I always took a bite and spit it right out, and I was the one who cheated on Mrs. Claus all those... Hold on, guys. Santa, I'm so glad to see you. The IRS just took the sleigh, and I think Mrs. Claus is next. We need you back. I know what I must do. I need to delete this before anyone finds it.